Hello and good evening, and welcome to another exciting Taco Tuesday right here on the Imperial Commissary. Legit the best group on the face of the planet. If you are wondering what the best group in the world is, it's the Imperial Commissary. And I'll tell you why. It's because of the great people in the IC, the wonderful admin team that makes sure we're all safe and secure and makes it harder to get in here than some of the fanciest clubs in New York City. But once you're in, woohoo, what a beautiful place. So I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I hope you're having a great week. And I hope you have an even better week after Taco Tuesday. But thank you very much for coming to join me on Taco Tuesday here on the Imperial Commissary. If you have any questions for me, let me know. If you got any questions about the IC, IC for Life, IC Roadshow, IC Nashville, ICC Con, anything, you let me know. And I am here to answer your questions. Questions and queries, that's what I'm here for. Let's start off with something basic. How about a really nice Leia with no parts? We always start off with something basic, so that way while Andrea's tagging everybody, nobody feels left out or like they missed a great one or anything like that. Here's a bright white Leia. She's got a couple little marks on her hair, but very, very minimal. Otherwise, she looks great. So if your White Cape Leia could use a little bit of an upgrade to the figure, there you go. Starting at $1, you can't go wrong. Letter A. And we're going to have tons of cool stuff for you tonight. So join, have a friend join, tag somebody, and we'll get going here. Starting off with Princess Leia. Well, that's in the wrong place. There we go. I had the cameras linked up to the wrong places. All right. Also, when you get into the room, say hey so I know you can see me and I can see you. There we go. Everybody's starting to be like, hello. Yeehaw! What up, Chris? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Aaron Moffat, it is Taco Tuesday, baby. Andrea's tagging everybody. Steve Barbe, what's up, brother? How you doing? Joe Collins, hello, hello. Ooh, I did want to mention, please head on over to icforlifecharity.org or ICCCon or ictoysnashville.com or anywhere and link up, get involved with the IC for Life charity that's currently going on. It is a lot of really good stuff and a lot of it's still really cheap. I'll tell you what I'm going to do here. I'm going to go here and I am going to put on the left-hand camera here and I am going to show you how to get on the auction here. So here we go. We got a blah, 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 blah. So you can go to ictoysnashville.com. And then right there, easy peasy, you just click right there. Open for bids. Here's all the things you can bid on. At the very, very top, it has this little thing called register. So you got to register in order to be able to bid. There's my username. I'm not allowed to bid on anything, though, because I own the joint. But it's going to ask you a whole bunch of stuff. And that way, you can bid on the items. So then you click save, submit it, and then we will see it within 24 hours and approve your account. Once your account is approved, you can go over here and you can just bid on any of these unbelievable lots, like a CAS 85 Boba Fett. It's only starting off at $6,500 and it has no bids yet. I have sold a CAS 60 recently for that price, so it's super cheap. I know that for a fact. You can check out the pictures there. Just like a real auction house, we got a bunch of different pictures. Make sure you check, say, how's this chest there? Okay, pretty good. And there's the back. And there's the label. So, I personally think, and I don't mean to be that guy, but I think we have one of the best interfaces in all of auction houses all over the world that sell vintage Star Wars toys. Just because it's so clean and works so well and our pictures are so much better and the descriptions are so much better. But you can go in here and you can go in here and you can go and there's a whole bunch of different, look at these things. Lots of figures, carded figures, some modern in there, some Ninja Turtles, bunch of loose figures. Check these out. Loose complete figures. Current bid $0. So get in there. You're going to do good. There's a lot of great deals to be had on the IC for Life auction. And the thing is if you go to icforlifecharity.org, icforlifecharity.org, You can also get into it from there. Here's the auction. Just click on it. Same deal. But IC for Life Charity is our federally licensed nonprofit, and it's to protect collectors like you. Also the pop-ups, you can go to the current auction on the pop-up. But it's to support collectors like you. So what happens, a lot of the items in this auction here, like these ones, and also that first 76, or first 79, there's a first 79 set down here. Give me 1 second to find it. There you go. These are absolutely beautiful. They have no bids on them yet, so you can get in on that. They're very, very, very nice. Nice figures there. And they are all complete. And that's the first 79 figures in the vintage Star Wars Kenner line. They're all complete in very nice condition. And you can get all those there. Look at all those Leia blasters. Boom, boom, boom. But when you do that, here's the thing. This 79 set was originally... it belonged to, let me show you here. It belonged to Robert Kilpatrick. So here you go. It's the in memoriam sale. You can click it there. That's hot too. But let's see if I can find it. I think it might be on IC Toys Nashville. Current auction. Maybe it's on IC for Life. The in memoriam auction. So what happens, I wish I could find it, and I'll show you. I do so many web pages with all the different IC things, it's sometimes I'm forgetful as to where to find it. Memoriam auction. You could consign your items, you could bid, you could register to bid, but I was trying to... Here you go. All right. So this kind of explains a little bit about the IC for Life, and this is our first in memoriam auction. Unfortunately, we hate to have them, but it is our first, and it's for this guy right here. He was a great IC member. His name is Robert Kilpatrick, and here's a little bit info, a little bio about Robert, and why the collection is selling, and when he passed away. What happened is his wife contacted me, and she offered to sell me the collection. She offered to sell me the collection for $5,000. And I said, well, I can't do that because I actually have like a conscience or something. I don't know. I think my mom did it to me. But I was like, well, that's way too cheap. There's at least like, you know, there's a lot more money there. So let's do this. And we signed it up for the very first IC for Life in memoriam auction. And thus far, we have raised, I think it's over $10,000 for her. So it's double what she was trying to sell the collection for. And we're raising even more right now. All those items there that I showed you, like that first 79 set. And what happens is when that sells, all the money goes to the family. Only the fees and the buyer's premium, the fees for the family are only 12.5%. So it's literally cheaper than if they sold it themselves on eBay. So the buyer's premium and the fees go to fund IC for Life. So those get given as a donation by the family. So it's completely tax deductible for the family. And that goes to IC for Life, which helps fund things like, you know, the cool Darth Vader case thing that we're having at ICCC and stuff like that. Little things so far, hopefully big things, and hopefully the entire convention. And one day the Imperial Commissary Museum. So I'm super psyched up about IC for Life. Go to icforlifecharity.org. Check it out. Learn about it. It's really a great cause, and I really think we do have I'd say a few. We have under 10 still people signed up for the in memoriams and stuff like that, and for the membership. But as we get more and more, that's better for you guys, and it's better for IC for Life, because only the fees go to IC for Life, and then your family ends up getting a lot more, because I guarantee you, if you go walk in and you talk to your significant other and you say, what do you think this guy's worth? They won't know. So that's what this is for. It helps out the families of collectors that have passed away. So it is a great cause. Look into it, support it, tell your friends. And please, please, please go to icforlifecharity.org. or ictoysnashville.com or the Imperial or IC Collectors Convention, and there'll be a pop-up. But anywhere there, click on the thing, go to the auction house, and please bid on the auction. It is for a great cause, and you'll get some unbelievable items there for really good deals. So go do it. Because if you're here anyway, you're looking to buy Star Wars stuff, and there is definitely Star Wars stuff available on IC Toys auction. So, there you go. Cool, right? All right, everybody, let's go. Andrea's tagging away there. Steve Barbe says $5 on A. Happy New Year. Michael Lester says Andrea is done so I can put out more stuff. There's Jason Betancourt. What up, dude? Aaron Moffat. Hey, Mike, I've been blocked on IC for Life auction. You shouldn't be. There's really secure security things. You shouldn't be. Try to log in now and see if it'll let you in there, but it should. We did fix that. It was a little glitch yesterday, but it should be fixed by now. If you have any problems, just PM me, PM Andrea, PM anybody, and we'll get it figured out for you. Happy New Beer, Adam Chitwood. There we go. Happy 2026. What up, Jake? Thank you very much. Dustin Forrest, good evening. Aaron, try again. There were some updates done yesterday. Yep, there you go. Andrea already answered. Bid like me. Just don't bid on the items I'm bidding on. There you go. Alan Krebs, what's up, buddy? Chris Laukenman, how you doing? Merry New Year. Merry New Year. All right, let me grab some toys. What do you say? Hey, hey, what do you say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's more than enough. All right. Let's get started off letter B. We may as well use a Boba Fett because Boba Fett is letter B. So letter B is going to be a Boba. It's going to be a Hong Kong Boba. There you go. You can also join this live auction on YouTube or Twitch if you feel so keen. It is running live there. So check it out. Very nice Boba. Very, I don't really see much paint rub at all, if there is any. I'll look at it a little bit closer here with my eyeballs and let you know the scoop, but it looks really nice from there. Got a little chunk of dirt there, but I just got it out. It's a really nice Boba. Really nice olive chest Boba Fett. He does have a blaster with him. There you go. So he is complete. Hong Kong olive chest Boba, very nice condition. What's that little? Oh, that's just a little bit of brown paint from one of his bags. It's a little bit of factory overpaint right there. That's not a burn or anything. Little tiny bit of brown paint. You can scratch it off if you want, but I personally keep any factory overpaints the way they are because they're cooler, and there are people out there that collect those specifically. So it's always nice to have extra reasons why your item is awesome. So there you go. Boba Fett's going to be letter B. For letter C, let's do a Chief Chirpa. He's a letter C. Hail to the Chief, baby. These are all starting at $1 so far. I'll let you know if there's any difference in prices once we get to other items. Very nice Chief Chirpa. He's looking good in the neighborhood. There you go. He is complete with his cowl and his stick. Letter C is going to be Chief Chirpa. Letter D. Do I have a D? Need a Dengar or something. Alright, letter D. Let's just do an R5D4 here. Now this one is great. Holy moly, look what I just pulled. You never know on Taco Tuesday. Because I just yanked this out of the bin, just blind, and guess what it is? So that's a red bar R5D4 right there. So that's a red bar R5. He's a little bit of yellow to him, but nonetheless, he is a red bar. And you could tell by that little red bar right there. On the regular R5D4, it is not colored. On this one, it is a red bar. So there is a red bar R5D4. So check that out. And he is legit, and that is very, very cool. So red bar R5D4, a little bit of yellow to him, but when does it matter when it's a red bar? That's still an expensive piece. So red bar R5D4 is going to be letter D. I know a lot of you guys hunt that red bar. I'll mention it numerous more times because that's a very expensive item there, so we'll make sure to get it taken care of. How about a gonk? Letter F. Gonk droid. Gonk, 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 gonk. Power droid, you might know him as. He is very nice condition right there. Power droid, you always want to check the sticker, make sure the sticker's not beat up. And you want to check the tops of his feet, because usually those get all scratched up. But this one's a pretty good condition. Looks great. Nice and bright. Good looking gonk right there. And that'll be, what did I say? F? F. Letter F is the gonk droid. All right, letter G. Let's do a Tusken Raider. Whoa, all the special stuff's coming out tonight, folks. Look at what I just pulled. I got the hot hand tonight, I guess. Check this puppy out. That is a hollow tube Tusken Raider, and I'll teach you about that as well. This is a rare variant for a Tusken Raider. If you notice, the tubes on his face are hollow. So you see the tubes under his eyeballs on the side of his mouth? How they have the little holes in them? That is a hollow tube Tusken Raider. He has pretty darn good paint. A little bit of scratching there, and is that scratching? Yeah, no, wait. I think that's, yeah, it's a little bit of scratching there, but it actually looks kind of cool. It looks like the buttons on his belt. But yeah, that's a legit hollow tube Tusken Raider. So all the rare ones I'm pulling tonight, I got the hot hand. Should go to Vegas, I guess. He comes with a little gaffy stick, and that's a hollow tube Tusken. Nope, that's Chewbacca. But that's the best I can do. Letter G is a hollow tube Tusken Raider. Look at that one go. All right, how about an Emperor? Letter H. Letter H is going to be the Emperor. The Emperor of the known universe. Emperor Palpatine. Palpatine. Some of you may know him as Palps, but you better not call him to his face, or else he will definitely electrocute you. Couple nicks on his fingertips there. Still, you got a nice Emperor there. That's letter H. Letter H. Putting out some heavy hitters. It's not even my fault, dude. I grabbed these things blind from my bins here. So, I'm not even looking. I'm just, like, grabbing. And there you be. Alright, let's do another cool one. And the reason why this is cool, you'd be like, oh, it's just a B-Wing pilot. But you know what? It's not just a B-Wing pilot. It's a complete B-Wing pilot. When's the last time you saw a Maniac on the IC sell a complete B-Wing pilot? And you know why? Because anybody with half a sense in their brain would take that blaster and put it with a Leia Endor. Since I have no sense in my brain and I'm wearing a lovely sombrero, I'm going to put out a B-Wing pilot that's complete. So there you go, a completely complete, perfect condition B-Wing pilot. He is absolutely beautiful. If you'd like to just buy the blaster and give it to Leia, that's fine. The B-Wing pilot will not complain, I promise you. But, there you go. So my loss is your game. Complete B-Wing pilot. When's the last time you saw one of those? Seriously. Anybody sell one? And people don't. And the reason why, I'll show you at the end of this, that B-Wing pilot with that blaster is going to go for cheaper than that blaster's worth, which makes no sense, but that's life. As Sinatra said, that's life. That's what all the people say. Flying high in April, shot down in May. But I don't let it get me down. So there. Okay. More stuff. Letter E we're on. Let me find something for letter E. Did you guys like those cards when we were doing the cards? Let's do some cards for letter E. You got some sticker cards here. There's R2-D2. There's Chewbacca. There's Chewbacca with the guy that's making Chewbacca. There's another R2 sticker. That one's not a sticker. That's inside the Millennium Falcon. That one's not a sticker. That's inside the various droids collected by the Jawas. Untini. So there we go. These are just the orange cards. Some more sticker cards. You got a beautiful Leia, beautiful Chewie, another beautiful Leia, 2 more regular cards. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 regular cards and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stickers. So 7 stickers, 6 regular cards, crazy letter E, starting at $1 right there. Those all fell down, so I'm going to put them back in the bag. Can't go wrong. Those top sticker cards are easily worth $1 a piece, if not more. So you can't go wrong starting at $1. That's 7 sticker cards and 6 regular cards for crazy letter E. Start off crazy letter E. Now here's the thing, I am short on AFA graded loose figures and stuff like that, so we're going to have to put out some regular stuff, but that's okay. I know you guys like the vehicles and the mini rigs and stuff like that, so we're going to start with those. First up, let's do this X-Wing, so then it'll be out of my way. White X-Wing, a little bit dirty for sure, but it's got a nice clear canopy that's still attached very well. The S-foils lock in attack position, or at least they did yesterday when I tested it. Yeah, there you go. There you go. They're kind of a little bit weaker than they should be, but they still snap down. And it's got all 4 blasters there, so that's at least if you're just looking at the parts, you got 10, 20, 30, 40, plus another $40. It's $80 with just the parts. So there you go, but it is a nice enough X-Wing. It'll look great hanging from your ceiling or in your collection. Starting at $1, you can't go wrong. That's never going to fit. And that's going to be letter M. I'm going to make a new sticker here, so we can keep them straight. $12 back, Darren. I don't have any 12 bags right now, brother. I'm sorry. But I am always looking for more stuff, so please, if you find them, or if it's a collection too big for you, you let me know, and I'll hop all over it. Letter P. We're going to do a couple mini regs for letter O and letter P. So here you go. Letter O. What's that, the MTV 7 or something like that? I want my MTV 7. So there you go. That's going to be letter O, as in olive. And then letter P is going to be this one that I always forget the name of. But Andrea will know it, so I'm not worried about it. That's going to be letter P, and it is complete. An STU, we may as well start off with some carded figures here. First up is going to be an AFA 80 Rees. We're going to start these AFAs out at $100 because that's what it costs to just get them graded. Blue snag with dent. I don't think I have a blue snag. You know what? There is a blue snag for sale on the IC for Life auction. Go on over to icforlifecharity.org and bid on that blue snag. And the money for that goes to Robert Kilpatrick's family, so it's a double win right there. It's an AFA 80, re-yeast, 65 back re-yeast, starting off at $100. He's beautiful condition right there. That's going to be letter S. S is in Sam. Sorry, letter S's spinning wheel was being weird. Should be fine now. Then next up, we got an AFA 85 prune face Anakin offer. Very, very nice there. It's an AFA 85. It is unpunched prune face. Very nice. Starting off at $100 right there. Unpunched. Very, very nice prune. 77 back prune face. Very nice. No dent on that one? Sorry, bud. I'll keep an eye peeled for you. All right, and also starting off at $100, another AFA 80. We've got a bunch of AFA 80s and 85s here for you. Here's another AFA 80. This is a Klaatu Skiff. So that's Klaatu Skiff guard right there. That is a 77 back A. It's at an AFA 80 Klaatu Skiff. He is beautiful in his bubble there, looking real good. Very nice card. AFA 80 Klaatu Skiff, starting off at $100. That's going to be letter U, as in universe. And hopefully we got the card back crew on tonight. I'm going to sell you some card backs. Okay, first card back, Luke Jedi. Return of the Jedi Emperor offer, Luke Jedi. That's a 65 back. It is unpunched, and it's in one of those hard plastic cases. That's going to be letter W. Are you asking me or are you telling me? I'm telling you. It's letter W. W. There you go. Letter W. Letter X, we got a black Bespin guard. This one does not have a hard plastic case. And if your name is Vincent Wilson, if your name is Vincent Wilson, I'll give it to you for free because somebody wrote Vincent Wilson right there. But if it's not, then you got to pay for it. Empire Strikes Back, Bespin Security Guard. That's a good one because it's a nice Empire card. That's going to be letter X, as in zebra or xylophone or X-ray or example. Not really. But there you go, letter X. W, X. All right, and for letter Y, we're going to do Han Solo. Nope, that Han Solo is cut a little bit short. Let's do General Madine, the best hair in the Navy right here. 65 back General Madine. Somebody paid $7 for it because there was a $7 price tag on it. But General Madine is going out. These all start at $5 card backs. That's WXY. This is General Madine is Y. Best hair in the Navy. And for letter Z, letter Z is Lando Skiff Guard outfit. So Jabba's Palace Guard, Lando Calrissian right there, unpunched. It's in the soft, just top loader, or not top loader, penny sleeve. And that's going to be letter Z right there. Z is in zebra. So there you go. Here's everything spinning. Check it out. It's Taco Tuesday. Let me know any questions you have, anything you want to see, and so on and so forth. Taco Tuesday. It's the best day. It's Taco Tuesday. It's the best. And let me know if I could help you in any way, if there's anything you want to see, if there's anything you want me to explain again, or if you have questions about how this works, or how we ship, or we ship overseas all the time, every single week, so don't let that hold you up if you're watching from a different country. You still can't go wrong. Taco Tuesday has some great items for great deals right here on the Imperial Commissary. Darren Oscavari just hopped on all the carded figures. They're all great deals at $100. Shoot, that's exactly what it costs to get a graded figure, like a carded graded figure anyway, including shipping. So, if you figure $100, all those are free. Everything inside the acrylic is free right now because they cost $100 to get it in that acrylic and get a label slapped on it. We got a complete hollow tube Tusken Raider. It's only at $175. That is a steal of a deal. We got a Red Bar R5D4 only at $200. Tell your friends because that is too cheap and y'all know it. Both those are going for $400 all day long in that condition. We're going for 5, 6, 7, 8 if they're in better condition. So don't leave them hanging. Dustin Forrest with $8 on W and $45 on I. Bond 007 Jane Bond at $15 on C. That's what I'm saying. The B-Wing Pilot Complete's only at $45. You all know that's a $65 blaster. Could throw away the B-Wing Pilot. You're still doing good. Can you show R5? Yes, sir, absolutely. R5 is a little bit yellow, but he is a red bar. And the red bar is very nice and pronounced and fine and clean and clear, and you can see it. Now remember, you could always pop off his head and put on a brighter head R5 there. I could do it for you if you want. I have one right here. But see, you could put on that head with just a screw. Do you want me to put on that head for you? It'll look better. Here, I'm going to put it on that head for you. I got the right kind of screwdriver here. I'm going to upgrade an R5D4 on live TV. Is everybody paying attention? Here we go, folks. So, see the clicker's good in there? Oh, well, that's the one I just took apart. But I figure it is a red bar R5, so why not give him a better head? Don't forget, this is a fun thing for you to do at home. If you got a really good dome, but a really good sticker on another one, just make sure when you're tightening it, you tighten it good so it's fitting, but not too tight so it doesn't spin. There you go. Red bar R5D4. Bloop, 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 bloop. Looking good. But this is just a desk R5, so I don't care if he's yellow. I got some desk figures here, so my desk is fun. But they are not the best condition. Here's everything currently spinning. If you have any questions, ask them, please. I'm more than happy to answer them or show you or anything. Lots of good deals to be had out there right now on Taco Tuesday, baby. You got a hollow tube Tuscan Raider only at $175. That's a $400 figure right there. What are our 5D4s going for now? 500 bones? I've seen one with a completely scraped off label that only has the red bar pretty much left. And I saw that go for $350, so we're way cheap right now at $200. I couldn't believe it. It was all scratched up, had nothing but the little red bar. What's the grade on T? T is a AFA 85 grade. AFA 85 on letter T. It's a prune face 77 back at AFA 85. Got another bid on the Tuscan there. He's at 210, 210. So now that he's broken $200, all the bids on the Tuscan Raider have to be at least $10. Wow. And that's how you break things. I'm gonna have to get letter U in a minute when I get somebody thinner here, because I am too big. YouTube asked to see the boba. You got it, YouTube. Very nice Boba Fett. Great paint on him. Looking good, and he is complete. Hey, Mike, could I use your skinny frame? I need you to walk behind the counter and grab the carded figure I just dropped on the floor on live TV on the IC, so everybody's going to torch and pitchfork me. Just right back here. Oh, and then it just fell off that final spinning wheel right there, so it's right down there. But be careful with the poster when you go back there. Boy, I forgot to show you guys the poster. I'll show you as soon as Mike's done. There's Mike. He ships everything for you. There you go.
Knocking more things down.
That's okay. It happens. It happens more than you know.
What am I looking for?
There should be a carded figure on the floor, AFA graded.
The Clat 2?
Yep. Still good, or did I break it?
I think we're good.
Still good.
Oh, something.
You can throw it right there on letter U.
There we go.
There you go. Clat 2 back in action. Still looking good. No cracks, no breaks. Good card right there. Rolling, rolling. Thank you, Mike. Does Mike also wear cool shirts? Yeah, Mike wears cool shirts. Mike has some really cool shirts. Mike is in a legit band, so Mike wears cool shirts to his band gigs that are Star Wars-esque. Isn't that correct? You get me a big enough bin? Mike thinks I'm selling the world tonight. He brought me a bin so big, it's crazy. Thanks, buddy. Uh-oh, Chad is here. Look what Chad brought me.
Hi, guys.
Yeah, buddy. Oreo peanut butter milkshake from Cookout. If you're unaware what Cookout is, you need to get yourself to the South and get yourself to a Cookout. It is by far the best fast food that exists on the planet. Yes, Sam, there is a poster. I just forgot to show you. Let me show you here. Hold on. Thanks, Chad. I appreciate it, buddy. There's a letter. Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. What? But it's starting at $1. How could you go wrong? That's a theatrical release poster for Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Letter EI, starting at a doll hair. Can't go wrong for a doll hair. What is P? Let's find out. P is a PDT-8. Here's P. There you go. That's letter P. Aaron Challenger, if you have not gone to a Cookout, you are crazy. They have the best burgers. They have the best chickens. They have walk-in tacos. They have the best milkshakes with, like, real ice cream, man. The burgers are, like, cooked on, like, a legit grill. It tastes like it's out of your backyard, man. You need to roll to a Cookout. My milkshake is way too hard and full of ice cream, so I have to be patient and let it melt. So I'll drink my milkshake about 7 p.m.-ish. I'll put it over here on the little coaster. Guess I'll stick to the booze. Yeah. Dude, Aaron, yes, go right now. And you need to get a walk-in taco, and you need to get cheese curds, and you need to get a Cookout tray. I highly suggest a spicy chicken, but the burgers are good too. Even their hot dogs are delicious, dude. And like, when's a hot dog delicious? Hush puppies are great. Cheese curds are great. Yeah, look at the menu online. There are 1,500 things on the menu. So you will have, like, a lot of stress if you just roll up to the drive-thru for sure. Yeah, their hush puppies are really good. Ooh, and their Cajun fries are really good. They're just regular French fries, but they put the spices on them like Steak and Shake used to back in the day. They're good. Ooh, and also there's a soda called Cheerwine. We only have it in the South, and they have it at Cookout on the fountain. I highly suggest Cheerwine. It's essentially like a Shirley Temple with extra maraschino cherry sauce. Yeah, Aaron, I can't believe you've never gone to a Cookout and you work across from a Cookout, man. And their Cookout sauce is the bomb. Yeah. Cookout is the jam, man. If you're gonna like go fast food, it is 1,000,000,000 times better than every fast food on the market. Later, Mikey. Drive safe. Thank you. And actually, if you go in, we were talking about this tonight. If you go in, it's like a really nice restaurant. Well, not a nice restaurant, but for a fast food joint, it's all like old school wood and looks like a barbecue. And they even have a sink right by the soda fountain so you can wash your hands if your hands are dirty, so you don't have to eat your lunch with dirty hands. It's very cool. You have Cheerwine in Maryland? Man, I love Cheerwine. And see, we don't have it up in Connecticut where I'm from. Son of a gun. You guys can report me to the acrylic police because my acrylics keep falling over. But I guess that speaks to the quality of acrylic, you know. Drop it once or twice and it don't break. Cheerwine's great. They do sell it at the store. Some stores, like I could get it at my Kroger, but you got to be in the South somewhere, or at least close to the South, Maryland, I guess. Is it like a Five Guys? No, not at all. Five Guys, their burgers are smash burgers. So they're just like In-N-Out Burger. They're like Steak and Shake. Five Guys is ridiculously overpriced, first and foremost. Five Guys fries are good, but Five Guys is ridiculously overpriced. And it's not greasy like Five Guys. It's like when you cook a handmade patty burger on a grill. I don't know how they do the taste. Maybe they have grills in there. It does smell like somebody's grilling out when you drive by a cookout. But it's like, it tastes like a burger off the grill, man. Like, legit. And I think all those ones off the flat tops, all the smash burgers and stuff, they just kind of taste like grease. Not that there's anything wrong with grease, but they kind of just taste like grease. And Five Guys, I don't know. I am an anti-Five Guys guy because there's too many burgers on this planet for you to go pay, shoot, what is it, 15, 18 bucks for a Five Guys burger and fries? It's unacceptable. God forbid you want a milkshake, you'll have to mortgage your house. But I don't know, I'm really cheap when it comes to fast food. There's rules for me. I'm more than happy to go to a Ruth Chris and spend $200, $300 on a meal. But I'm at a Ruth Chris. If I'm at a fast food joint and they're trying to charge me $9, $10, $12 for a burger, forget it. My family of 5 can eat Cookout for $40. Cookout is a steal of a deal, too. It is a deal, man. You get a BLT there for $1.99. You get 2 hot dogs for like $3. It's a deal, man. Cheese curds are a deal. The chili is a deal. Walk-in tacos are freaking delicious if you never ate a walk-in taco. It's terrible for you, but everything's terrible for you, so why not enjoy it? Here's everything that's spinning right now. I've been talking too much about Cookout. Somebody's got a bid on that hollow tube Tuscan Raider. That's ridiculous. If I would have put it up on IC Deal, No Deal, it'd already be at $300. Yeah, Five Guys is a total freaking ripoff. Especially when there's places like Steakout or Steak and Shake that are essentially the same. They just have shoestring fries instead of the hand-cut potato fries. Five Guys fries are good, but they're a freaking ripoff, man. What do you need 200,000 fries for? Yeah, you could get a quesadilla for a side. You could get chicken nuggets for a side. You get a walk-in taco for a side, man. The grilled chicken is great. Yep. Huge sweet tea, for sure. Jason McKee takes over on the red bar there. Still a steal of a deal on that red bar. And that Tuscan Raider hollow tubes, I cannot believe how cheap it is. I am just shocked. You can get a beef quesadilla for a side. When do they ever give you anything but cheese? Andrea gets the, I was driving by a billboard the other day, and I pointed it out to Andrea, and I go, there's a McDonald's snack wrap they're advertising. And they're advertising it for $2.99 for one chicken finger wrapped in a tortilla shell. Now, here's the thing. You go to Cookout, you can get that as a side. It doesn't even cost you extra money. You could get it as a side in a Cookout tray. Essentially, same thing. It's got a chicken finger inside a tortilla. But it's so cheap. Been to In-N-Out yet? Nah, dude, I don't go to In-N-Out yet. In-N-Out, the thing is they just opened a bunch of In-N-Out burgers in Tennessee, and their corporate office has moved here for everybody that's not from Tennessee. The problem is there's it's an hour-long line. And it's like, dude, I've eaten In-N-Out burger. I've been to Vegas. I've been to California. It's no big deal. It's good enough. And to tell you the truth here, all right, here's my theory with In-N-Out burger. Everybody's like, ooh, In-N-Out, right? It's fine. But I think the only hook and the reason why In-N-Out burger is In-N-Out burger and has this mystique about it is because of the animal style, which is essentially they pour secret sauce all over your stuff, whether it's fries or burgers or whatever. And I think that's their hook. It's like Cane's chicken. I think Cane's chicken is some garbage chicken. I don't think it's very good fried chicken. I'll go to Bojangles all day long over Cane's. But Cane's sauce is phenomenal. So I think it's just the sauce. Yeah, still a 45-minute wait in Murfreesboro. Dude, forget that. Cookout is not worth a 45-minute wait, for sure. No, I did not camp out in front of that new location. Andrea, we went over because we're about 6-7 minutes from the outlets here. And we rolled over to the new In-N-Out burger they had at the outlets. And they had an overflow parking lot with 12 lanes of people just lined up waiting to get into the drive-thru lane. And I was like, forget this. I'll go in 3 months when nobody cares anymore. That is the wonderful thing about Nashville, though, is we do have every single kind of fast food that exists because of our location. Essentially, it's the hub for the entire East Coast, so we have every kind of fast food you could think of. Zaxby's is terrible. For anybody that eats Zaxby's, 6 thumbs down. They got tendony gross chicken. And then Chick-fil-A. I do not eat Chick-fil-A out of principle. And not for all the reasons you might think I don't eat Chick-fil-A out of principle. There was a really awesome bar called Jonathan's, which had the best chicken fingers, best pizza, best salads, best everything, best mozzarella sticks. They had everything that was top shelf. And it was a great hangout bar. We always used to go after bowling when I used to bowl. And they tore down Jonathan's, for a cookout. So I don't eat cookout on principle that they tore down Jonathan's. Except Del Taco. Andrea likes Del Taco for some reason. Del Taco is garbage. I do not like Del Taco. Andrea likes Del Taco. What is EI? It is a Phantom Menace poster. I'll show you here. But yeah, we went out to a Del Taco. Where were we, baby? Florida or something? And she was like, ooh, I love it. Because they got those little street tacos, and she likes those, you know? But I did not like it. But to be fair, I did get the burger from Del Taco, and I was like, that's freaking disgusting. And their burger was disgusting. In-N-Out is amazing. Fresh and incredible. I would book a flight to California. Well, all you got to do is book a flight to Nashville, baby. You come, you catch ICC Con. They are putting in an In-N-Out burger directly across from the convention center. So you can get In-N-Out when you're in Nashville, for sure. We got a $5 bid on that poster for Massey Michael. Can't go wrong for $5. There you go, Rich. But yeah, it's like literally right across the street from the convention center. You could definitely walk to an In-N-Out burger from the convention center. Like, I could walk to the In-N-Out burger from the convention center, so it's not far. Chris Lockenman takes over on G for $275. $275 on the Tuscan with the hollow tubes. Although he's quite inefficient. How do you have hollow tubes on Tatooine? They'd get clogged constantly. We're going to call letter E really quick so I can get you out something else cool. What up, Hubert Holst? How you doing, buddy? Hubert Holst is a good dude there, man. All right, we're going to call letter E here, folks. So if you want to get in on that, it is 7 stickers and 6 cards, I think. Yes, 6 orange Star Wars cards and 7 stickers. It's going for $700 right now, or $7. Sorry, Aaron, didn't mean to scare you. It's going for $7 right now. I want to get out something else on E. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Sold. That'll totally win my wife over. She's from Cali, and we will see you at ICC Con. Nice, Rich. Perfect, dude. And I'll tell you what, man. If you want to win over a California girl, you could just tell her that everyone from California lives in Tennessee now, so she can come visit all her friends. I was talking to the Andrea the other day, and she goes, they probably moved here because everybody from California lives here now, so they needed their In-N-Out burger. It's crazy. Chad's a California guy, and he moved to Nashville. And he was just moving back stuff, and it was actually cheaper for him to buy a trailer than rent a U-Haul. And the reason why is because they don't want to send U-Haul trailers to Nashville because so many of them are here because so many people have moved here. So it was like almost as much or half as much to buy a trailer or just as much to buy a trailer as it was to rent a U-Haul in California. It's really crazy. Intervals over $100, $5. Minimum of $5. It could be anything, but minimum of $5. And books. You want books? I got books. This one's mine, actually. I got 101 Reasons to Be Proud You're Italian. We got that Italian pride in our household. We are Italian people. Here is a great book that I've read numerous times by Steve Perry. This is my personal copy. It has been read by me numerous times, so it does have wear and tear. But if you have not read this book, you should buy it and you should read it. It is phenomenal. If you remember the video game back in the day, Shadows of the Empire with Prince Zesor. This is a great book, super awesome. Steve Perry knocked it out of the park. Definitely read it. This is my own personal copy. It's a bit yellowed, and I've probably read it 3-4 times. But it's a great book. Definitely read it. If you haven't read it, if you don't want this one, go buy it on eBay. I could not give a higher recommendation for this book than you should definitely read it. This is going to be on letter E, starting at $1. Shadows of the Empire, New York Times bestseller. Jason McKee, great book, dude. If you have not read it, you're going to love it. I guarantee it. I would say the only better books than Shadows of the Empire are the Heir to the Empire trilogy by Timothy Zahn. Those are the only better books about Star Wars in the world. And they're marginally better. This one stands alone, one book. Timothy Zahn had 3 books, so it's kind of unfair. It's like putting the Star Wars trilogy up against, I don't know, a single show. There you go, T. Reuse is an AFA 80. Pruneface is an AFA 85. And Klaatu Skiff is an AFA 80. I could lose my sombrero. It's heavy. Please verify A is at $10 right now. Oh yeah, you might have picked the wrong letter there, Teague. Just clarify that for the claim A 135. Patrick Koss, what up, buddy? How you doing? Patrick Koss is a wonderful IC for Life supporter. Hopefully I'll never have to do an auction for you, buddy, but I will if I need to. Much love for that. Teague Richardson, I don't know what you mean by claim A 140. There's no claims on this. This is an auction. Maybe you're getting auto-corrected on, like, Pruneface? Or something? Or letter S at 140, you're putting reviews at 140? There you go. I got you. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, definitely go check out the IC for Life charity. Please, please, please. That money goes to the Kilpatrick family, and they are sweethearts. So I want to make sure I make as much for them as possible. That's why you'll hear me keep pitching it. It ends on February 1st. I have to place some bids on the new auction. I haven't really had time to look at it. There's good stuff, Patrick. A lot of good, like, loose figures, loose complete figures. Some great carded figures. There's some good stuff up there, and it's all cheap right now still. Because it's early. KC Blevins, hello, hello. How are you, buddy? But yeah, head on over to the IC for Life auction. You can get some good deals there. And here, now that we have more people, I'll show you how to do it again. Just go to IC for Life. ICforLifeCharity.org to our federally licensed nonprofit there. Click on the February 1st auction. It ends on February 1st. And there you go. If you need to register, just come up here, click register, and it'll put in all this information for you. And then you register it up. And we'll get you set up, and then you can bid on the auction. But look at all this awesome stuff. And it's all still really at good deals. Look, there's that Mark Bellamy book. I know you guys for a fact bought one on my live auction for $220 or something. Currently, it's at $0 with a $40 starting bid. So that is dirt cheap. And I know you guys have bought that from my live sales before. But that's the Mark Bellamo book. Mark Bellamo. Lots of good stuff. Some regular carded figures. A bunch of Power of the Force 2 and stuff like that if you need any of that. There's some things we were donated. So this is a donation to the IC for Life charity booth at ICCC. This was a donation to the IC for Life charity booth at ICCC. These are Kilpatrick collections. This is a consignment. Somebody sent me some Ninja Turtles to sell for them. So if you like Ninja Turtles, there's all different kinds of toys on IC for Life auction. Bunch of Ninja Turtles there. There's that blue snaggletooth I was talking about, only at $175. There's some sick G.I. Joes if you like G.I. Joe. Look at that. That's Bat. Luke Jedi, A-Wing pilot. This G.I. Joe is a special one. It's the Cobra guy. Codename Viper, Cobra entry. But he's a 534 back, so it's a harder back to get to. Got some beautiful things like this. AFA 85, Empire Strikes Back, Luke X-Wing. Man, Emperor, Biker Scout, look at him. That's a beauty. AFA 85. Look at this. How cool is this? Complete, beautiful condition Imperial Shuttle. Look at how nice that Imperial Shuttle is. All different kinds of stuff. Knight Rider. Still with the box. Cards. Tons of the playing cards. Tons of the Topps cards. Tons of loose figures. Sealed boxes of wax packs. Just like, what? Some baggy figures. If you like baggy figures, those are baggy figures. Bunch of Last 17. A-Wing. Warwick. Imperial Gunner, Barada, General Lando, Lumat, Luke Poncho, Luke Stormtrooper. See how our pictures are better than anybody else's pictures? I never understood that auction houses and why they always do like junky pictures. Like, look at this. It's a complete Falcon with you even got passengers and a pilot, a couple pilots and passengers. He had a Gamorrean Guard focus, so there's some Gamorrean Guard Army Builder lots like this. Some graded Leias. There you go. Jawa. There's a Imperial Gunner blaster if you just need an Imperial Gunner blaster. Look at how good that picture is, right? It's crazy. I always look at stuff like that and I'm like, man, you know, like, not to be that guy, but have you ever noticed that, like, auction houses, they usually have, like, little teeny tiny pictures like this? And it's like, dude, how am I even supposed to know if that's good or not? So we have really nice pictures and plenty of them. So check it out. Those pictures took me forever. Can I see the top two wheels, please? Loose figures. Yes, sir. There you go. We'll let those spin all the way around for you. I'll read them off as to what they are real quick. Letter A is a Princess Leia. She doesn't have any accessories with her. She's naked Princess Leia. She's only at $10 though. Steal of a deal. Nice condition. Letter B is at $50. Hong Kong Boba Fett complete. Very nice condition. Letter C is a Chief Chirpa complete at $15. Letter D is at $260. It is an R5D4 red bar. Red bar. And then we've got letter E is the Shadows of the Empire book. Letter F is Gonk for $10. And Gonk is complete. He has his little antenna there. Letter G is the Tusken Raider at $300 with Mr. Oscobare. Aaron Shalander is in the lead on the Emperor at $50. Mr. Forrest is in the lead on the B-Wing pilot, $45. And the X-Wing complete, Aaron Moffat's in the lead at $60 on that. We've got a bunch of other stuff up too, so check it out. If you got any questions, you let me know. Massey Michael, yes, an auction house is usually only one picture, two if you're lucky. Yeah, and our pictures are like big and like clean and like, oh, you can see everything. That Imperial shuttle, if you need an Imperial shuttle, it's a really clean Imperial shuttle. Can you see the red bar? Yeah, dude. Always ask. Always happy to show again. He is faded, but he does have a nice red bar. The red bar is very, very clear there. Ah, you meant the B-Wing. Andrea, could you correct Aaron Shalander's bid? I did look at it, and I'm like, hey, man, I'm not going to complain, but $50 is a little bit high for an Emperor with some scrapes on him. I just thought you were being nice, dude. I don't know. I thought you were like, oh, dude, you told me about Cookout? $50 for the Emperor, man. I thought that was my fee for teaching you about Cookout. Hey, Mike, for P, is it a complete with all stickers, and how white or clean is it? Let's see. It does not have all stickers. It's missing this sticker, and it's missing this sticker. But it is quite clean, man. It's a gray body, but it is quite clean. There it is against a white sheet of paper. There's no yellow there or anything. Usually it gets yellow around the seams where the glue is, but there's no yellow on that. But there's an up close and personal. It's missing those two little tiny stickers, but that's it. Everything else seems to be there. Can't go back and see who had it before, Aaron. Let me see how far I can go back. What is the Emperor? H. I can't get back that far either, babe. Just put H at, I don't know, $10 and put like me down as the leading bidder. And then somebody will bid over $10 for an Emperor. What is letter E? Letter E is my copy of Shadows of the Empire. There you go. Awesome book. Top shelf book. Letter H, the Emperor, is at $10. If anyone wants to bid $11, you'll be the leading bidder. I'd appreciate it, and then I wouldn't be the leading bidder. You meant $11 on the Emperor. Andrea, could you just change that? Thanks, Massey Michael. Appreciate it. Thank you, everybody else. Patrick Koss and Ken Hoff, you are after Massey Michael, so he is in the lead at 11 on the Emperor. But thanks for bidding, so I didn't have to take it. Appreciate it. How about I call some of the card backs? Everybody cool with that? If you want to get in on the card backs, do it now or forever hold your peace. General Maydeen has no bids. So we're going to call the card backs now. All right. The card backs are at Black Bespin is at $5 with Mr. Forrest. Brent Lancaster's in the lead on Lando Skiff, and Sam Cobra is in the lead on episode 1. Or no, Hubert Holst is in the lead on the Jedi card back. Luke Jedi. Yes, it does, Teague. Letter G is a hollow tube Tusken Raider. Going once, going twice, going thrice on the card backs. Sold. All right, and we're going to leave General Maydeen up there. I'm just going to add another card to him so he does sell. Just give me a minute. All right, I'm going to add 3 beater cards to General Maydeen, and he's only starting at $5, so hopefully with 3 beater cards he'll get up there. Return of the Jedi Death Star droid, covered in pen. Pop is cut out, covered in pen on the back as well. Then you got a 32 back, Hoth Rebel Soldier. Pop is cut out. And then you've got a 32 back Bespin Guard. Pop is cut out. So that'll be starting at $5 on General Maydeen there. So you get 4 cards for the price of 1. With letter Y, who Matthew Michael just took over on. So there you go. But that's what you get on letter Y. All right, letter W is going to be an Imperial Commander. Empire Strikes Back Imperial Commander. It is the display arena offer, so it's a 45 back there. It's going to be letter W. Anybody need that? That's something I should really Google before I sell. Biker Scout, family favorite here on the IC. Unpunched Biker Scout, Return of the Jedi. It does have definite damage from the tape on the back. But the card back looks good and it's unpunched. WX, that'll be letter X. Alright, and letter Z, why don't we do a tri-logo? There you go. Tri-logo Hoth Rebel Soldier. I think that's letter Z. WXY. Where's my letter Z? Z Wataneo. There we go. The tri-logo is going to be letter Z. Alright, folks, let me know anything you want to see. Happy to show you. Let's do a test on my milkshake. No, not yet. Ooh, look at that. That's secret writing on the bottom. Thank you, Aaron. Great movie. God, that is a good milkshake, man. Aaron, did you go to Cookout yet, dude, or what? Because you need one of those milkshakes. Highly suggest the Oreo peanut butter milkshake. It's freaking phenomenal, if you're wondering. Can we see tea again? Yeah, absolutely. What's tea? Prune. A beautiful AFA 85 prune face, of course. Hold on. Dude, he is so nice. And he has a yellow grade, but I don't understand why, because he doesn't look like he should. And it is the Anakin offer. This is a tough one to get. AFA 85 77 back prune face. Beautiful condition, unpunched. Sticker's great on there. Very nice. God, that milkshake is good, man. Just saying. If anybody's wondering. My wife doesn't have food at home. I'm running through when I leave the office. Well, there you go. I hope your wife did not have food at home. Because, dude, I just took a sip of that milkshake, and dang nabbit, it is good, man. It's like all peanut buttery and freaking good. Thanks for tuning in tonight to Ice Cream Tuesday. Stacy, you should just be able to hit refresh on the top of your page, and it should just refresh. Or pull down if you're on a phone. Or watch it on YouTube, Stacy. Here you go. There you go, Stacey. What are the grades on S and U? They are 80s. AFA 80, brother. They're AFA 80s. 8-0. All right, letter M has been at $60 for a while. Anybody else want to get in on that X-Wing? It's a complete X-Wing, only at $60. It's a good deal on an X-Wing, even if it's a little bit dirty. That's still too frozen. You gotta give it more time. There's nothing like patience. When you want true patience, have a milkshake that has too much ice cream in it. Nothing to do but be patient. I have no spoon in here, so there is no way to circumvent the situation. Alright, I'm gonna call that X-Wing, and then I'm gonna get out something else there, probably another X-Wing, so let's call that for Mr. Aaron Moffat at $60. Or no, we just got another bid. Jonesin for some. Good name, man. Just bid 65 on the X-Wing. So we got 65 on the complete X-Wing there. Let that run for a second. I know it's an episode 1 poster, but that's a nice big theatrical poster, and it's only at $5. Also, I don't know how recently you've watched the new movies. Well, these new movies, but I kind of like them now. More than I did. For sure. What's up, brother? How you doing? Chad's dad is visiting all the way from California. You want to say hi to all the people? Come on. Everybody say hi. You all know Chad. Here's Chad's dad.
Hi there.
It's right here.
So nice to be here in town.
There's Chad's dad. Maybe he'll take over at 6:30. But they got in, what, last night? Last night. He's all the way from California. We got another one that might be moving on to Tennessee here, so. Just read the Kathleen Kennedy. Oh, I'll still need that. You can leave it. Just read the Kathleen Kennedy appointing Dave Filoni to run all of Star Wars. I did see that. Okay, here's my question for you all. You ready? Everybody saying Andy Hubbard. Hey, Chad's dad. Aaron Challenger. Hey, Chad's dad. Chad Bordener. Hello. All right, so here's what's going on. Supposedly, Dave Filoni and somebody else, I forgot who it was, is supposed to be taking over Lucasfilm for Kathleen Kennedy. So riddle me this. What will all you fine folks say if the next thing that comes out is no bueno and Kathleen Kennedy is not in charge anymore? Careful what you wish for. It was easy to have that lightning rod on top of Lucasfilm. So, hi, Chad's little brother. That's Chad's dad. There you go. He thinks you look younger than Chad. California refugee. There's tons of you around here, man, for sure. Tons of you California folk. We're starting to put avocados on hamburgers down here. I don't know about all you California imports. All right, that X-Wing's at $65. I'm going to call it because I want to put out this other one. So we're going to call it at $65 for Jonesing for some. Going once, going twice, going thrice. $65 complete X-Wing. You cannot go wrong with that. Definitely not the best condition in the world, but definitely worth more than $65. Congratulations. If you're Jonesing for some X-Wing, you got it. Sweet. All right, I got these in a lot. I bought somebody's collection and these were in it. And this is actually pretty cool. This is a custom, well, partial custom. As you can see, the blue, so Blue Squadron. It's a gray X-Wing. The canopy is legit and real and original. The guns are legit and original and everything, but it's just been customized. So it's Blue Squadron, which is very cool. It's very clean. It's nicely been done and redone and everything like that, so it's in good condition. And like all wonderful customs, it cannot be confused as an original. And it also has all real parts where they can be real parts, like the canopy and the blasters and stuff like that. So just the stickers are aftermarket, and those obviously can't be confused as an original. So this is a legit custom Blue Squadron X-Wing, starting at $1. Very nice condition. It's been cleaned up and redone and everything. It's very nice. Somebody put a lot of time into that custom there. Here, we'll check it out on the spinning wheel. That's what I'm saying, Casey. I hear you, dude. Filoni does need guardrails. He is a good choice. We'll see, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. There have been... Yeah, I don't know. Does it have working lights and sound? I don't know, man. Maybe. I'll check it out. Has like no dust on it, so that's why. And the battery compartment is clean, so I would figure it might work. Let's see if I got some double A's here. The triple A's, double A's. They're making me see if an X-wing works, so I need a minute.
Gotta bust out batteries.
I know, right? I don't know why they always ask. They should just pretend it doesn't and get a good deal. And then I wouldn't have to put batteries in things.
Was that one of the custom color ones or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got no sound on the X-wing, folks. No sound on the X-wing. Oh, just needed a jump start. X-wing does have sound. So there you go. Told you it was nice and cleaned up. Somebody put in work on that one, I'll tell you what. So there you go, letter M, Blue Squadron X-Wing, light and sound does work. Here's my little jump starter. Should all make one of these. They are great. Sorry, I'm late to the current dance. What is the current bid on Boba Fett? What is the mid on card? And is the blaster original? Everything's original. I am the most no repro guy in the history of the world. I have stickers to prove it. All of the IC is no repro. You will not get a fake because fakes are garbage. If you ever by any chance get a fake because I wasn't paying attention for any reason, I will refund you or replace it or anything like that. No fakes here. Boba Fett's blaster, yes, it's original. What are the min-on cards? The min-on cards are here. And the reuse is an AFA 80. The prune face is an AFA 85. And the Klaatu skiff is an AFA 80. All right, folks, I'm going to swap it out to Chad, and I'm going to go on my break. Thank you very much, everybody, for hanging out. And you guys like Chad better than me anyway, so here you go.
Can you do anything? Or?
Yeah, you could, whatever. I don't
Okay.
care. Yeah, I don't know if it's going slow. You can do those 2 mini rigs there, and you can find more mini rigs up here, little vehicles or whatever.
People? Okay.
What's up, guys? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, Jeff, you want to know what the COO is on Boba Fett? Is that what you're looking for?
There's a little jeweler's loop right there if you need it, bro.
Okay. What's up, Mr. Bordner? All right, I'll look up that COO on Boba Fett. Give me 1 sec. Andrea says it's Hong Kong. But I'll look it up anyway. Yeah, Andrea said the Boba is Hong Kong. And Andrea is correct. It is a Hong Kong Boba. Oh, you guys met my Pops? Cool. Yeah, he helped me move a bunch of stuff back from California. There you go. It's a Hong Kong Boba. What's up, Brent? All right, where are we at on the mini rigs? He said we can call those mini rigs. Let's see. They're O and P. So the O is the MT7 or MTV7, which is at $10, and P is the PDT8, which is also at $10. Oh, so okay. Here, I'll show the CO on camera. Here we go. See if you guys can see it. If I can get this to focus. Can you guys see that? There's the Hong Kong. A little closer. Looks like it says CP something. Let's double check. Oh, I'm shining the light in my eye. It says CPG 1979 Hong Kong. Turn this thing off. So that's the boba. Anything else you guys want to see? All right, let's call those mini rigs. We're gonna call the 2 mini rigs. Let me get them on the camera real quick. Where they are? There they are. O and P. So if you want in on the mini rigs, I'm about to call them. Let's call it O first, which is that MTV7. It's at $10. Last call on that. We're gonna go sold on O. There we go. O is sold. Oh, I gotta paste the thing. Hold on. My bad. Forgot to put it in the chat. There we go. There was O. And then now we're going to call P. P is at $10, the PDT9. Last call on that. P is sold. There it goes. All right, let me see if I can find some more mini rigs. What is this thing? Anybody know what this is? Is this a mini rig? I've never even seen this one.
That's a vehicle maintenance energizer. There should be a couple tubes back there as well.
Oh, ooh, it's even got little parts in it.
It's got wrenches in it, yeah.
It's got comes with tools.
There should be like two little suckers there. Yeah, see those long
This
rubber?
thing?
Yeah, two of those.
Oh, I see them.
And they plug into them.
This thing?
Yeah, and there's another one there.
That's
That one goes to that.
We got these guys. I have no idea how this goes together, so I'm just gonna plug it in
you have
randomly.
two of them? Yeah, that's how many came in there. Yeah, you plug it in there, and then the little suction cup goes on a vehicle to energize it.
So this is now complete.
It is now complete. Yeah, it should have 8 wrenches. I don't know how many wrenches are in it.
I see 2.
Then it's not complete.
Yeah, so there's 2 wrenches, and you got your little suction vehicle suckers.
Vehicle maintenance energizer.
Vehicle maintenance energizers. That's what they're. That's the official term.
That's it.
I like vehicle suckers better, but you guys can call it what you like. This is going to be letter O. The vehicle sucker. Maintenance energizer. I have no idea what's going on with this thing, but there you go. The suction cups are everywhere. I can attach it to the X-Wing, and they can maintenance energize the X-Wing.
That's exactly right.
See, I got something right. You good? Oh wait, I found some more wrenches. There's more wrenches. Hold on. There's a whole gang of wrenches.
You need 8.
I got a whole tool belt of wrenches. So there needs to be 8 wrenches, so we're going to put 8 wrenches next to it. Ooh, does this go with it? This little clear thing? Is this the tool belt for the wrenches? Oh.
Nope, that's a gas mask.
Okay. Oh, I dropped the wrench.
They're like worthless.
One of them went in the bin. But anyway, so we got 1, 2,
As long as you got 8, you're good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 wrenches total, guys.
There you go. It's complete.
So it is complete. Here. Just so you can see, there's 6 more. Oh wait, wrong camera. That's the wrong camera. 6 more wrenches here, so they'll add to the 2 that were already on it, and that will be a complete maintenance energizer. It has now been energized. There's no P up yet, yeah. What letter is the vehicle sucker? The vehicle sucker's letter O. Yeah, I haven't put a P up yet. I'm trying to find the wrenches I dropped, but whatever. The vacuum will find it.
Sure. When you hear the rattle, you stop and check it.
Yeah. You good? All right, guys. Mike's back. He'll put up the other one, letter P. Have fun. I think I started a thing because now they're all calling me
Vehicle sucker. You're a trendsetter. Just for products that are over 40 years old.
Yeah. Oh, here's one of the wrenches I dropped.
All right, that's it. You're done getting away with murder. Chad's gone. How about this silly, weird Ewok cart thingy that I don't know what it is really?
I can make up a name for it.
Go ahead. What is it?
That's the Ewok corn multiplier.
Oh, it's a corn multiplier, an Ewok corn multiplier. According to Chad there, who is the trendsetter for vehicle names.
Keno should hire me.
This has a little broken part, but it's still attached by like one little piece. You get a green ladder and I guess a beehive. I don't know. There you go, starting at $1. That's never gonna fit.
Yeah, I added.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go. Nice.
Nice.
Bye, guys.
Any leads on new lots? I have leads on new lots, man, but people have to be reasonable. Like I was saying last week, an AFA 80 Lobot is not worth $185. Clarify how complete purchase, please. How to complete purchase? It's easy. At the end of the show, Andrea will tag you on the IC or possibly send you a message if you're on YouTube. I'm not sure how she contacts you there. But what happens is you pay the principal price. So say you buy $50 worth of stuff. You pay the $50 and then my guys ship tomorrow and they send you a tracking number and then they send you the exact cost of your shipping. So you make a secondary payment to pay the exact cost of your shipping. That way it keeps it as low as possible for everybody. There you go. Andrea, you spelled the email address wrong. It's info@ictoysnashville.com. But she'll take care of you there. All right, what do you guys want to see? What do you want to talk about? What's your questions? Give me some questions. Let me answer some things. What can I do? See, look at that. B-Wing Pilot, $52. That blaster's worth $65. I told you, the B-Wing Pilot sells for cheaper, complete, than just the blaster sells separately. It's really a crazy anomaly in the Star Wars world. For sure. Also, remember, if you would like your own eye loop, we sell these Icy Toys eye loops. You just got to tell Andrea you want one. They have 2 lights and 2 magnifying glasses. On Amazon, if you buy one of these eye loops, they cost you $19.99. On Icy Toys, if you buy one, they cost you $10. So it's half price, it's branded, and it is definitely an older collector's best friend. You can ask me. My eyes are tired, and this helps constantly. You've seen me use it a million times here. So if you want one added, just tell Andrea, add me an eye loop, and she'll add you one to your basket there for $10. Use mine, it's great. Yep. There's never been an unsatisfied eye loop customer, I'll tell you that much. They are great. I hate my readers? Yeah, man. I hear you on that. But no, the eye loop is great because it really... I mean, it's a jewelry loop, so you could really... It zooms in a lot. All right, folks, let me know if you want to see anything that's spinning here, if you want anything else, if you want me to whatever, I don't know. I guess I could start calling some loose figures, get you out some new loose figures. What do you say? R5-D4 and that hollow tube Tuscan are still cheap. So if you want to get in on any of these, I'll wait till Leia comes back to the front, and then I'll start calling them, and I'll get you out 8 new ones. So... if you want to bid on any of these, that's Red Bar R5-D4 on letter D. I do not have any men on card Vaders. Teague, you should have been here a couple weeks ago, man. I've had like probably 100 men on cards I've put up in the past few weeks. Blown through tons of cards. It's crazy. What is S at? S is at 180, an AFA 85 re 65 back. All right, we're going to start calling these loose figures. We're going to start off with letter A. Naked Leia at $10. Sam Cobra is going to win her. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. It's an extravaganza. I like that. That's a good word, extravaganza. All right, next up, we got Boba Fett complete. Beautiful Hong Kong Boba going for $75. That's a good deal for a Boba in that condition, I'll tell you what. We're going to get him going here. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Boba Fett, literally the best one. Boba. I mean, the best character, the best action figure. Boba Fett is epic. Oh, we just got another bid on Boba, so we're going to hold off on Boba. We're going to skip him, and we're going to go to letter ABC. Chief Chirpa there, $15 on Hail to the Chief, baby. Steal the deal for all that Ewok meat. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Hail to the Chief, baby. A is still live. A and B are still live. Chief Chirpa is sold. What's the Ewok cart thing missing? Anything? I have no idea what's supposed to be on the Ewok cart. I do know it has one broken thing. I could show it to you again, and then you can tell me. I'm not very familiar with Ewok fire carts. I never collected them as a kid. I have no idea. You tell me if it's complete. This is definitely busted, but it's still hanging on by a hair, so I'm not breaking it off or anything. It's got a green ladder, if that helps. It's got a beehive. It's got both wheels. I'm guessing there was a door here, but maybe not. I think that's these things, so yeah, maybe not. So there you go, Patrick. You know better than me, dude. I'm not too familiar with Ewok fire carts. Hello, Pee Wee Herman voice. Alright, we got new bids on D. We could call it Shadows of the Empire book for Mr. Jason McKee. That's letter E. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Shadows of the Empire. Sold. That's my copy. Great read right there. I highly suggest it. McKee, tell me what you think once you read it, buddy. It's freaking awesome. And Prince Zesor is one of the coolest bad guys. I mean, Thrawn is a cooler bad guy, but Prince Zesor is probably like half a tier below Thrawn. Definitely cool bad guy there. McKee, you want another book, buddy? I know you love the books. Here, I got another X-Wing book. You're going to have this entire set. I told you I had all these in here eventually. This one, it looks like I've read. It's got some binder wear, but it's not bad condition. This is X-Wing Solo Command, Book 7 in the exciting Star Wars X-Wing series. I completely agree, Michael. I completely agree. Star Wars X-Wing Command is going to be our new letter E there, starting at $1. How much to get it signed? I'll sign it for free. You want me to sign it? What do you want me to write, McKee? My autograph is free, man. The only place I ever got paid for my autograph was in Mexico. They hired me for a convention. I went down to Mexico, and I got paid $5 for my autograph. I made $25 for the whole weekend. What do you want me to write, Jason? I got you. You want me to just cross out for Diane and write for Jason McKee? Anything. All right. To Jason, or are you going to put this on eBay? Should I just sign it? Jason, enjoy the read. How about that? There you go, buddy. Quick research. There we go, Patrick. Ewok cart had second ladder, 2 buckets, 1 barrel, 1 sled, and 2 Ewoks. It has none of that stuff. It's got a ladder. And it's got a beehive. Where's the beehive? The beehive is not listed there. Thank you, Jason McKee. I appreciate it, brother. I want you to start signing my Snowy card back. I'll sign anything you want. I got a cool signature. And you get an IC out of it, too, which is nice. But no, I'll tell you, I always, when I have my lanyard, I always have Sharpies. And I have some new pens I can sign cards, too. And the reason why is because it's usually kids, but a lot of times members, but they'll want me to sign something quick. And, but kids, I've had a kid have me sign his hat, which was cool. He came up, I signed the brim of his hat. You know what the coolest thing I signed? All right, so I'm in Mexico, right? Here's a crazy story. So I'm in Mexico. It's at the something Force convention or something in Mexico City, right? And so I'm down there in Mexico, and I'm signing, and I got a banner and everything, like a legit guest star, like, what? You know? And dude walks up to me, and he goes, "You're Mike Havens." I go, "Yeah," which is crazy to be recognized in Mexico. But he's like, "You're the Boba Fett guy." And I'm like, "Yeah, I love Boba Fett." And he's like, "Will you sign my Boba Fett helmet?" I'm like, "I don't want to ruin your Boba Fett helmet, but sure, I guess, you know, I'll do my best." So he brings me over this Boba Fett helmet. Now, here's the thing. He brings me a Boba Fett. I was already hesitant about signing it because I don't want to, like, screw up and ruin dude's helmet, right? So he hands me the Boba Fett helmet. It has about 30 signatures of the most famous people in Star Wars. There was a Mark Hamill on there. There was a David Prowse on there. There was a, like, Jeremy Bullock on there. Daniel Logan was on there. A whole bunch of Star Wars stars, right? And I'm like, because I don't want to sign this because it's me. I'm just some random dude, right? I got a web page or whatever, or like 40 web pages, but still. And I'm like, oh my God. And he's like, no, sign it. I go, I'm not famous. I wasn't in Star Wars. I just like Boba Fett, you know? And I run the eyes. He's like, no, I know who you are. I want you to sign it. And I said, okay. So I held it right there, and I found a nice big spot. And I remember it was literally right under Jeremy Bullock, which is like epic for a guy like me. You know what I mean? And so I'm holding the Boba Fett helmet, and I signed my signature. And he got my old signature, actually, instead of my new one. But I signed my signature. It came out nice, and I was like, here. And I'm still friends with him on Instagram, which is cool. And he's still down there in Mexico City, but I signed something I should not have signed because it was like David Prowse, Jeremy Bullock, Mark Hamill. It was bonky. And I was like, oh my God, you know, it's totally stressful. So it was super duper stressful. If you're ever wondering what a very stressful situation is, sign an autograph along with a whole bunch of your heroes on the same helmet, where you're the last guy to sign. And that was stressful. Just writing my name. But it was really cool, and I got a great story out of it, and I loved being, I don't know, I can't believe that at $5 an autograph, I did sell 25 autographs. So that means 5 people in Mexico City knew who I was and were willing to pay $5 for my autograph, which I thought was pretty cool. So I got that going for me, which is nice. The beehive is attached, so it doesn't count as a separate part. Gotcha. All right, let's keep chipping away at these loose figures here. We have some new bids on some of them, so let's go to Gonk, letter F. He is at $15 for Darren Alscovare. I did have a movie tape in my yard, man, with stormtroopers and blasters and everything. All right, we're calling the Gonk for Mr. Alscovare at $15, letter F. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Maybe you need to announce yourself as the next celebrity guest for ICCC. Dude, I would love to. I think that the easiest job in all of conventions is sitting behind a table writing your name. Dude, I would kill for that job. You've seen me at this convention. I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off, man. I wish I could sit behind a table and write my name. Jeez. Sign me up, buddy. All right. We got the Emperor Complete. Did he just get a bid? No, I don't think so. Emperor Complete going to Ken Hoff for $13. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Emperor of the Known Universe, $13. Sold. Can't go wrong with that. The B-Wing pilot just got a new bid, so we're going to hold off on him. Tusken Raider got a new bid. We're going to hold off on him. Looks like I could put 3 out there, though. So I'll grab you 3 new figures here. God, I would kill to be a celebrity guest at ICCC. They get really good food, too, man. And they get, like, money. And they get, like, everything. And everybody treats them super nice because they're guest stars. And then, like... I could be sitting there at the table and I could just tell one of the staff and be like, "Get me a coffee," and they'd go like run and get it, which would be cool. But I can't do that, man. Maybe on year 10, maybe I'll get to sit my... Ooh, I almost swore on the IC. Maybe on year 10, I'll get to sit my tush behind a desk and sign my name. Could you imagine if your job was to go someplace, have everybody like... totally be like, "You're the coolest thing ever to exist, ever." And all you got to do is write your name and you make like $100,000 in a weekend. It's a good job, man. All right, a nice Hoth Rebel Commander. You might know him as Cliff Clavin. But he's in very nice shape there. Anyone else add the animatronic R2 to their collection room for Christmas? I did not, man. There was a lot of hype around that one. I like R2, and he is a linchpin in the movies, but I don't see myself ever having a life-size or a full-size R2. I think it takes up a lot of space, and it's, I don't know, R2 isn't my favorite. That's going to be letter C for the Hoth Rebel Commander, so that works out for letter C. That's good. And then letter... H, we're going to do a low gray, the figure with the most parts for the cheapest price. Low gray, 3 accessories on him. And he always goes for a steal of a deal. Yeah, sure enough. If I sign something in Mexico, it counts as a Lily Letty Havens. There you go. Man, I like Mexico. If you guys don't know and you don't go to Mexico City, you should definitely take a trip to Mexico City because their food is phenomenal. The Star Wars is great. They have a lot of Star Wars people down there and Star Wars like tag sales or flea markets or whatever. Not really tag sales or flea markets and stuff. But they, I don't know. It's cool. What up, Rocksteady? How you doing? I saw you were a bit fed up with the internets today, and you were like, "Listen, just leave me alone on the internet for a day or two." And I was like, "I'll leave him alone." But I'm glad you came to Taco Tuesday, because we love you, and this is the best part of the internet. That's why it's closed and it's really tough to get in here. It's because the rest of the internet is for the birds. The IC is epic. It is just about kind-hearted wonderfulness, and I love it. I love it. L-O-V-E-I-C. Well, that's a good hashtag. L-O-V-E-I-C. Huh. You can't have any pudding if you don't eat your meat. Here's a Lobot. It's your meat. Can't have any pudding if you don't eat your meat. I'm sorry to hear that, but don't worry, buddy. You're a good dude. Love will come again. Love will come again. Whoa. I think his blaster may have been glued to his hand at some time. There's some paint on the blaster, but I do not see glue removed from his hand, so I don't know. Maybe that's from a different gluing. There you go. Complete Lobot. Starting doll hair, letter H. And that is your meat. And you can't have your pudding if you don't eat your meat. EI is a Phantom Menace poster. I think you're the leading bidder. Or no, you're not. Sam Cobra is. But it's a Phantom Menace poster. The theatrical poster. Well, I'll tell you that's the truth, Rocksteady. Because you've always been a good guy to me, man. And you're one of those old school people that usually hate my guts because I do, like, modern things like use the internet. So, you've always been cool to me. I dig you. If that helps. And listen, I signed my autograph in Mexico before, so it's a pretty big deal. I'm a pretty big deal, you know. I've been known to be called a pretty big deal. Let me know if you cool cats want to see anything, and I will gladly show you. Ooh! Guess what? It's 7:12. Do you know what that means? My milkshake should be sippable. It is. It's delicious. Massey Michael takes over on that theatrical poster, letter EI right there, at $6. It's a good deal. If you want to get in it, you get that poster for $10. I'm sure it goes for like $35 on eBay. Because it's the big one. The big poster. Nobody's been on Lobot yet, and I told you can't have your pudding if you don't eat your meat. Can you put up the cameras? The cameras are all up currently, my love. Maybe you're at a little bit of lag. Sam Cobras takes over on EI at $10. See, Andrea's just tired of looking at me, so she's like, put on the cameras. First date with my wife was $523.99, episode 1. That's cool, dude. I swapped low gray and Lobot. I'm sorry, do you want me to move them back, baby? There you go. There you go. Massey Michael is going to eat the meat for everybody. What's the Biker Scout card at? Biker Scout's at nothing. Starting bid is $5. It has the bottom of the back is like ripped up with the tape. I'm a pretty big deal. I have many leather-bound books in my house that smell of rich mahogany. Here, I'm going to show you the Biker Scout, Adrian. It's still at $0, but it has this. They put the tape here. So if you don't keep it in the little plastic thing, that's the situation on the back of the Biker Scout. And probably why it hasn't had a bid yet. But still, Return of the Jedi Unpunched Biker Scout, $5. Call G. All right, you got it, bud. Tuscan Raider hollow tubes for Darren Oscovare. It's at $300. We're going to put it on here. Hollow tube Tuscan, going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. I'm going to try to call my way through these other loose figures and get you out new stuff. All right, then let's call that Boba Fett complete for Mr. Merrick, $81. Going once, going twice, going thrice. All right, let's call Princess Leia there. She's at $20 for Mr. Cobra. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Princess Leia, letter A. All right, next up, we're going to skip the Hoth Rebel Commander because he just went out, but we are going to call the Red Bar R5D4 for Mr. Edward Martins. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Cheapest Red Bar R5 you will ever see. Do you know what's funny? 10 years ago, nobody cared about R5. I don't think I have a farm boy, but I'll check for you, Aaron. Nobody cared about Red Bar R5. I'm sure I've sold those for 15 bucks in the past. Red Bar R5 is sold. I'm just having trouble pasting it. Give me 1 second. It is definitely sold, though. No more bids. B-Wing pilot complete. We're going to call for Mr. Dustin Forrest here. Going once, going twice, going thrice on that B-Wing pilot. Sold. Of course, Rich. Happy to do it. Alrighty, so let's call this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this lady. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You need 5 new ones. Five new ones here. Okay. All right, and I got 5 new ones for you. We're going to start off on letter A as a Stormtrooper. Nice and white, got a little bit of minor paint loss on his hands, but no biggie. Good color to him. A little bit on his brow there. Still complete Stormtrooper, letter A. Letter B, Bosk, of course. Letter B stands for Bosk. Pretty nice Bosk. Minor scratching on the back. Letter B is for Bosk. Letter D, how about a Lando for letter D? Complete, great condition. Lando Calrissian. He's got his blaster there. Very nice condition on that Lando, starting at $1. That's letter D. $1 for a complete Lando there. All right, letter G is going to be a Cloud Car pilot. Is he complete or no? Yep, complete Cloud Car pilot. His blaster isn't that hard to find, but I'll tell you what, those little tiny walkie-talkies are really hard to find nowadays. Don't know why. Well, because they're so small. They got sucked up in the vacuums. But he is completely complete. With a blaster and a walkie-talkie. Very nice condition on him. Yep, serious Lando. No teeth on that Lando. Really nice Cloud Car Pilot and complete. Look at that. Boop, 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 boop. That's letter G. And letter I is going to be a Luke Hoth. He's got a scratch here or there, but he is complete. Looks great. Can run on a Tauntaun, no problem. But definitely a scratch here or there. Check him out. Little tush scratching. Starting at a buck, though. You can't go wrong. He is complete. Blaster there. Cool. Well, there you go. They're all filled back up. All right, next up, I'm going to call these carded figures. So if you want those, get in now or forever hold your peace. Yeah, I got more card backs. I'll call those after I call the carded figures. We're going to call these three next. So if you want to get in on them, I'll wait till they go back forward and then do it now or forever hold your peace. Going to call these three next. Starting off with letter S. Letter S is a AFA 80 Re-Yees. Brian Campbell's in the lead at 185. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Letter S. Letter U just got a new bid, so we'll have to hold up for that one. Thank you very much, Brent. I will approve you this evening, right after this auction. So you'll be able to bid. Please, everybody, sign up for the IC for Life auction. Goes to a really good cause. Goes directly to the Kilpatrick family. Robert Kilpatrick was an IC member that passed away. So it's a very good cause. It's as good of a cause as there is, for sure. Next up is going to be Prune Face. Nope, just got a new bid on Prune Face as well. We're only able to call the one figure. That's okay, I'll get you out something else. This one I'll put up for a little while and we'll try it. The thing is it's a Ramba and it's worth $1,800. I know it sounds insane, but I'm going to start it at $1,500, which is at least $400 or $15, $16, $17, $18, $300 cheaper than its market price. And the reason why this Ramba is worth that much money, which is ridiculous. Believe me, I understand it's a ridiculous amount to ask for a Ramba. But the reason why is it's a 90. So it doesn't get any better than that. Ramba AFA 90, unpunched. It's as nice as it gets. I'm going to start that one at $1,500. I don't know if there's anybody out there that was looking for that and wants that for $1,500, but that's why it's $1,500. It is an AFA 90. It's pretty much one of the best examples of Ramba on the face of the planet. So if you want to get in on that, that's a pretty darn rare piece right there. But I did have an 1800 sticker on it, so I'm hooking you up. Out on T, you can run it. All right, that's Prune Face, Prune Face. Chad Bordner's in the lead at 230. Going once for Chad, going twice for Chad, thrice for Chad. Sold to Chad. Yeah, the Ramba is really nice, man. It's as nice as it gets. You know how impossible it is to grab a 90 on a Minon card from AFA? Like, really freaking hard. Prune Face is done. Let's get you out something else for the prune, man. All right, this one I think is worth easily $600. And the reason why is it's an AFA 85 plus B-Wing pilot. I'm going to start it off at $400, which I think is dirt cheap for an AFA 85 anything. This is unpunched Power of the Force B-Wing pilot. This is an 85 plus, so it's a gold label. If you notice, this little label is gold instead of the normal silver, just like on that 90. So this is an 85 plus, and the starting bid is going to be $400. I didn't see it. You want to call it? I don't know if I hear it.
But
No.
ain't sure. Okay, thanks.
Yep. Yeah, the Ramba is like super clean. Here, I'll put it up so you can see. But it's so nice. It's like there's nothing wrong with it at all. Those are two gold AFAs sitting there spinning right now. Beautiful pieces. Look at that Ramba. That's just like... It looks better than it did at the store because it's unpunched. Here's everything rolling right now. Blue X-Wing close up? Yes, sir. I did try batteries before. The lights and sound do work. Locks the S-foils in perfect attack position. It's very nice. And it's just a blue custom, blue squadron custom. The blasters and everything is real. There's no repro on this. It's just different color stickers. It's customized. But it's very cool. Yeah, that Ramba is so clean, man. It's crazy. And the lights and sound do work on that X-Wing. Because I tested them. Alright, you want a new card backs, right? Here, let's go get you some card backs here. Alright, let's call W. The Imperial Commander card back. At $5, Matthew Michael. You know what? Let's just call them all. Matthew Michael's in the lead on the Imperial Commander 45 card back. Adrian Coates in the lead on the Biker Scout card back. William Maglio's in the lead on the General Madine 65 back card back. The lot with the Death Star Droid, Rebel Soldier, and Bespin Guard beater card backs. And Dustin Forrest is in the lead on the Hoth Rebel Tri-Logo card back. We're going to call all four of those card backs, get you out 4 new ones. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Card backs are sold. Yeah, of course, Andy. Happy to show you. Alright, let's get you 4 new card backs here. We're going to start off with Leia Endor. It's in the hard plastic case, unpunched. This is a 77 back Leia Endor. That'll be letter X. Or no, letter W. Letter W, Andrea, sorry. Letter W. Whoa, this is a expensive one. I'm gonna still start it off at $5, but letter X is gonna be an expensive one because not only is it a Star Wars card, okay, and not only is it a 20 back, but if you notice, pour 4 ans et plus, so it is a Le Guerre de Toilette, Canadian card back. So it's a nice one and it's hard to find for sure. So there you go. The Canadian is letter X. Reuse card back. This is a nope. That's got a missing part. We won't sell that now. We'll sell something else. Barada. Last 17 Barada card back. It's Power of the Force card back. Kid did use the back as a checklist. You can see some pen marks on there. It's not bad though. But there you go. Barada, last 17 in your programs. Number 1 in your hearts. Actually, I never met anybody with a Barada focus, so I don't know if it's number 1 in anybody's heart. But there you go. Barada. That's letter Y. That Snaggletooth is rare as hen's teeth right there, I'll tell you what. This is a good one. Oh, wow. This is even more rare. Yeah, look at this. So this is an FX7, okay? It's a 31 back FX7, but it's also Canadian. Pour 4 ans et plus. But this has the really cool card back. La Guerre de Toilettes, Spectaculaire, new Kenner toys. De Nuevix Jolex, Kenner Speculars. So there you go. If you read French, or you're learning French, or you know somebody French, they might love this. But it is a hard to find card back for sure. So we got 2 really hard to find card backs up there. Hopefully they'll go for more than $5, so I didn't just lose a bunch of money because I was too lazy to put up a post. But my loss is your gain, as always. So there you go. 2 really nice, rare card backs on the big wheel. The Rancor is I think it's a qualified grade. I think it's an 80, but I think it's a qualified grade. So the tape has popped, but everything is in there, including the inserts and the instructions and everything. I think it's a qualified grade, though. I'll try to pull it down next week. All right, we're going to call that letter U for Bobby Lugo. At 160, letter U, that's the Klaatu Skiff. Going once, going twice, going thrice. AFA 80, sold. Can I see S&T? Yes, sir. I'll get you out something new for letter U. Okay, this is going to be the new one for letter U. Actually, I'll show you S&T first there. S&T are really nice. They're both AFA gold labels. AFA 85 plus gold label. Beautiful, unpunched. But perfect, man. I don't see anything wrong with this at all. Plus it's an 85 plus gold label. So you got the gold label there. And then letter S is an AFA 90 Ramba. So that's about as good as it gets. I've never seen a 95 in my life. But it's an AFA 90. 90. Tri-Logo, problem with Tri-Logo, the only ones I got are over this side, man, and I can't get over there because I am not thin enough to get behind that desk. S is Ramba. T is the B-Wing pilot. We just called U. Pull him down. Ugh. And the new letter U. Leabouche. Leabouche. AFA 85 or 80. AFA 80. Return of the Jedi 65 back A. Leabouche. The best designed action figure in the history of time, I believe. That's my own personal opinion. But the way that her blaster and her helmet can fit on this figure, on her backpack, without covering the face is amazing. So there you go. AFA 80, Leabouche. Is letter U. Starting at $100 because that's what it costs to grade that. So she's starting at $100. All right, let me call this X-Wing here and let me get you out something different. This blue X-Wing, it's at 105 with Mr. Burroughs. We're going to call it letter M, going once, going twice, going thrice. Custom Blue Squadron X-Wing. Sold. Massey Michael starts us off at $100 on Leabouche. Brian Campbell takes over at $150 on Leabouche. I just like saying Leabouche. Leabouche. How about a Han Solo blaster? I don't know if it works. I don't know if I've ever had one of these work ever, but I guess I could check it out for you. It does have both the knobs, so it's in good condition. I can still shoot you. Here, we'll see if I can make it work. But I've never had one of these. I've never even heard the sound from one of these, I don't think. Yeah, nothing. Let me see if I can give it a jump start. No sound. No sound. Letter U is an AFA 80 Leabouche. Min on card. But it has both dials. It is complete. It is very nice. And the Star Wars logo. And this is the first Han Solo blaster with that Star Wars logo. So that's a good one there. It's letter M. Try to find a stand. There's everything that's up currently. Remember, bid early, bid often. That's the name of the game. It is 7:41, so we are getting close to time. What's the grade on you? I thought you said 85 the 31st time. Then I think you said 80. No, it's definitely 80. Letter U is an AFA 80. Leabouche. Letter T is an AFA 85 plus, and letter S is an AFA 90. Absolutely. Happy to help. I know FX7 isn't everybody's favorite figure, but that card back of FX7 is so freaking rare, it's stupid. And it's only at $12, just so you know. I definitely think it's way more rare than that Snaggletooth is. And the Snaggletooth's already at 40. But the Snaggletooth's rare as heck too, but FX7 is definitely super rare. I'm pretty sure that was a debut card as well. For FX7. Well, it was a debut card for Red Snag too. Z13, M36, X41. Bingo! The Han Solo Blaster's in really nice condition, even though it doesn't make sound. And it is the Star Wars sticker, and the Star Wars sticker is very nice on both sides. So it's a steal of a deal right now, if you're wondering. YouTube comments are no longer working. Please check. All right, they're coming through now. I'm sorry, when I pulled the link for YouTube, it stopped the comments from working. That was on me. It's when I pulled the link for the YouTube feed. Sorry, so there's like a million YouTube comments for you to go through, dear. I'll hold off for a minute. You tell me when you're caught up. Sorry about that. I had a pop-up in front of my YouTube page. Sorry about that, Bond 007, James Bond. We'll get you square, though. That's the one thing with what I'm running here is so difficult because there's a million different functions that I have running and like 5 different programs in order to make this do what you're seeing. So if I like do one thing out of order at all or incorrect on any of the programs, it all goes to disaster. Like even to have this many cameras, I mean like I have like the cameras are into different ports on my computer. So that way different graphics cards run the different camera feeds. And that's why it has very clear pictures. I mean, look at how clear the video is. You know? It's really clear. Can't believe we don't have any bites on S or T. They are freaking beautiful if you're keen. Shockingly nice. But yeah, to run 4 or 5 cameras, I have 5 cameras. So to run 5 cameras, you need a lot going on this side of the thing. You guys should see what my freaking screen looks like. It's bonkers. Actually, my 4 screens. I have 4 screens. Here, I'll show you. But that's why you don't see anybody else do this. Because it's difficult. Here, check this out. This is what I'm looking at. So, like, my side is bonkers. Thank you, Mr. Bond. I appreciate it. Thank you, babe. All right, everybody, here's the items that are up for sale. Ah, Mr. Bond is T.O.B. What up, T.O.B.? That's hilarious. Mr. Bond, James Bond, shaken, not stirred. In the house, T.O.B. That nice poster for EI, remember, is only at $10. Episode 1 theatrical poster. For that episode 1 premiere, I dressed up. My buddy Mark Pontigai dressed up, and I wore a Darth Vader helmet, and we had a lightsaber duel outside the movie theater, and then jumped into the car and drove over to Kmart and changed out of our outfits and lightsabers and stuff like that, and then went back and saw the movie. I don't know. Here's the thing. Remember, some people don't like this movie. That's okay. Some people like it. Some people love it. Here's the thing that I remember, and I don't know if you've shared this story with me, but I remember back in 1995 them announcing new Star Wars, and it was as if the skies opened to bring salvation. Okay? And I remember the hype and the excitement and I saw that movie 17 times. And I had just as many problems with it as you guys did, but I saw it 17 times in the theater. And I don't know, it was a big deal at the time. I don't know if you can remember what that feeling was, but before you saw it, when you were getting ready to go see episode 1, it was probably the most excitement ever. No, same poster is up, Massey Michael. You're actually not leading on it, though. Sam's Cobra is. It's at $10. You'd have to go 11 if you want to get in the lead. Left work early on opening day. That's what I'm saying. It was a big deal. And to tell you the truth, I am so much happier that they actually made it instead of not making it. Whether you like it or love it or whatever, there's still new Star Wars all the time. And none of it would have come without episode 1. Because Star Wars was dead before episode 1. You'd be like, I love Star Wars, and people would be like, you're weird, that movie's 40 years old. Or 20 years old. Episode 1 is 20 years old now. It's crazy. Time flies when you're having fun. Ha, you thought it was a different poster. That's hilarious. All right, it's 7:52, kiddos. I'm going to start by calling these. So if you want to get in on these, do it now or forever hold your peace. We've got the Lando Complete for only $5. Hoth Rebel Commander Complete, only $15. Bosk is at $15. $36 is all on the Stormtrooper Complete. We got a Lobot at $12. Cloud Car Pilot only at $53. Which to tell you the truth, that walkie-talkie he has is worth $50. So the Cloud Car Pilot is a steal right now. That should be at $75. Low Grade Complete is at $21. And then Luke Hoth Complete is only at $5. Not the best Luke Hoth in the world, but for $5 for a Luke Skywalker, that's crazy. So if anybody wants to get in on those, now is the time, or forever hold your peace. I will be starting on letter A, which is a complete Stormtrooper for only $36 for Mr. Massey Michael. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. All right, now next up is Bosk Complete. We got a complete Bosk for $15 going here. Letter B is Bosk. Going once on Bosk, twice on Bosk, thrice on Bosk. Sold. Bosk Complete. All right, next up is the Hoth Rebel Commander Complete. Mr. Merrick's going to win that one at $15. That is a beautiful Hoth Rebel Commander. I thought it would go for more than that. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Hoth Rebel Commander. Cliff Clavin to you and me. All right, and we got a Lando Complete here. It's only at $5. That is really cheap for a vintage Star Wars figure, even a Lando. So it's at $5. Lando's going for $5. That's a complete Lando in very nice condition. $5. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Massey Michael taking it down. Oh, we just got another bid on Lando. $5 was too cheap. He's at $8 now. We'll skip over him. We're going to go to the X-Wing Command Book 7 for Mr. Jason McKee at $5. Going once at $5, twice at $5, thrice at $5. Jason McKee gets a book for $5. That's a good book too, man. The X-Wing, I like Rogue Squadron, for the record. Mr. Brent Lancaster going to win Lobot there at $12. Going once, going twice, going thrice. You can't eat your pudding if you don't have your meat. Or you can't have your pudding if you don't eat your meat. Cloud Car Pilot has a new bid, but Low Gray does not, so we're going to call Low Gray for T.O.B. at deuce bucks. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. We got a new bid on Luke Hoth there. We got a new bid on the Cloud Car Pilot. Got a new bid on the Han Solo Blaster. Vehicle maintenance energizer complete for Aaron Moffat. Wow, the mini rigs went for cheap tonight, folks. Going once for Mr. Moffat, twice for Mr. Moffat, thrice for Aaron. Sold. It's the vehicle maintenance energizer, or sucker, vehicle sucker, if you were using Chad's wording. So, all right, the Ewok Fire Cart is up next for TOB at $20. $20 for an Ewok Fire Cart. Sorry, wrong pipe. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. All right, and nobody's touched the Ramba, AFA 90 Ramba, starting bid of $1,500. Nobody's touched the B-Wing Pilot AFA 85 plus B-Wing Pilot Gold Label for $400. Leia Bosch has a new bid on it, but it's at $250 if you want to get in on that. Leia Endor card back is only at $5 with Mr. Hip. That one does not have a new bid, so I'm going to call that. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Hip hip, hooray for the Leia card back. FX 731 back has no more bids either. It's at $30 with Mr. Forrest. Going once, going twice, going thrice. To the forest you will go. Sold. All right, we're going to call the letter EI that Episode 1 poster for Sam Cobra. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Episode 1 poster, $10. It's a good deal. Okay, and everything left up currently has a bid or a new bid, so we're going to wait a minute, and then I'm going to call those. It is 7:58. So I highly encourage you to bid quickly if you are interested. Please. F is closed. You are correct. Lobot is closed. All right, we got all new bids on everything. Andrea, do you know what's not the newest of bids? So I could call that. It's 8 o'clock, folks. It's Taco Tuesday. Time for me to go eat tacos. Please bid on anything you want, because it's all going away. You don't want to miss out because you waited. All right, the Han Solo blaster we're going to call for Mr. Forrest at $71. That is the Star Wars Han Solo blaster. Going once, going twice, going thrice. O is the sucker, the vehicle sucker. All right, we're going to go up to Lando complete here. Letter D for Massey Michael at $9. Going once, twice, 3 times. Next up is that beautiful Cloud Car Pilot complete for $60. Bobby Lugo in the lead. That's a steal of a deal. Those darn microphones are getting really hard to find. Walkie-talkies. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Next up is Luke Hoth complete, letter I at $9. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Next up, vehicle maintenance energizer for TOB. Going once, twice, 3 times. Sold. Good night, Chad. All right, next up is Leia Bosch for $260. AFA 80 Leia Bosch. Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Sold. All right, next up is the Barada Power of the Force card back at $19 for Adrian Coate. You're not posting, please hit undo. Sorry, dear. I hit undo. More undos, or is that enough? All right, and last but not least, the Snaggletooth 20-back Canadian. Dustin Forrest is going to win it. Nope, we got another bid. William Maglio, 55 on Snaggletooth 20-back. Sorry, baby. I thought I put that one up. Thank you. All right, last but not least, letter X, Snaggletooth, 20-back Canadian card back, 55, Mr. Maglio. Going once, twice, 3 times, sold. Well, now's the part where I do the close-up, where I say thank you very much for hanging out. I sure do appreciate it. Thank you even more for being a member of the Imperial Commissary, the best Facebook group in the world. And on top of that, remember, if you want to be a great member of the IC, it takes 3 things. You have to teach, you have to learn, and you have to grow the hobby. That's about it from me. Thank you so much for hanging out on this loveliest of all Taco Tuesdays right here on the Imperial Commissary, where you see the best auctions in the world. Remember, I buy collections all the time, and I'll give you a percentage, a finder's fee, so give me a holler if you see something too big for you. And otherwise, that's all I've got to say, so I leave you with an awesome song celebrating Taco Tuesday. Good night.
Hungry for that fun.